Here we go. This is probably the third draft I'll be uploading to YouTube, but it's already the fifth draft on stream. Our best results so far were with Eldrazi. Huh, Ashling, I love this card. But I'm not so sure about first picking it. Nightshade Dryad is a good first pick. I mean, card is really bananas. Uh, Ashling, well, huh. It's quite the exciting card. I'm just not sure it works very well with what Jeskai is doing in this draft. I'm gonna go with the Dryad and pass that to the person at my side. So now, if we are going go, if we are gonna go into the Eldrazi deck, we have Depth Defiler and Basking Broodscale. Basking Broodscale is a good ramping creature. This one, I don't remember it. Well, yeah, it's not very good. The 3-3 for 3 with manas. It's not where we want to be. Yeah, it's Depth Defiler. It's a good card. It's not back-breaking, but it's really good. And here we have Glaring Flashraker. Evolution Witness would also be a nice pick, because sometimes people will kill your Eldrazi's and you'll want to get them back for sure. Harbinger of the Seasons, it's not a card you want in limited, but this spec is kinda dry, besides White Bouncer or Glimpse. I'm just gonna take Harbinger of the Seas here, for constructed purposes. Don't do this. I don't recommend it. But I don't think the other card was worth. And Harbinger of the Sea is certainly a playable card in constructed formats. He likes to make waves. Should open my chat so I can take a look at it. Huh. This is a card that would be fine with with Ashling. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Fetch. So I'm giving everything that is good in red to my opponent. Hopefully he will let me take everything that is good in Eldrazi. This is a pretty decent card. I mean, it's a land that is an Eldrazi. Bloodstained Mire and Phyrexian Tower are enticing, but I cannot let this one pass, I think. Throner of Truth. Yep. It's a 7/6 that creates 2/0/1 spawns. And it's also a land, so there's a lot of text. And we like text. It's mostly good nowadays. There was a time in which I was gonna read a card searching for the bad text when the stats seemed too good. But that was a long time ago. Stage of the Unknowable is the pick if we're gonna go into this archetype. There's no really, there was really no decision there. I'm a bit of forcing this. We don't have anything bombastic in Eldrazi. yet. But my philosophy is if you grab uh, an archetype really early on, eventually on the second pack you'll be rewarded for it. Even though that's not how you draft your best decks. Usually you let the packs lead you and then you follow. It's between deep analysis and dim inferior. Draw is good, but 4 manas to draw 2 cards is not really what we are looking into in this deck, so I'm gonna take the bounce spell. Electrozoa, it's also quite nice. Sometimes we end up with some energy cards in this deck and um, we can actually utilize them. I think on our last Eldrazi draft we also had Electrozoa and it won us a couple of games. But we had a looter also with energy. We already have solar transformer here, which also gives you energy, and sometimes you will not even need it to the solar transformer, because what you really want is the colorless mana to be able to cast your Eldrazi's. Yeah, so Serum Visionary is an okay card. Not something I'm excited to play, but it is playable. It replaces itself, it's cries too. It's okay. A bit too costly for this format. In any other format would have been an insane card. Fanatic of Ronas. Fanatic of Ronas is a pretty good ramping creature, but we also have Eldrazi Ravager here. Which is okay. Do I want this guy? I'm not sure if he's that good. We also have Fanged Flames here. It's also an amazing pick. It's removal. But I think I'm going with Eldrazi Ravager here. I'm not so sure about this though. Waterscape Battle Mage is a good card. Galvanic Discharge is amazing for energy, but Amphibian Downpour is a really good removal in this format. So I'm taking it. Kozilek's Unsealing. A very good card here. Nightshade Dryad too, but I think we are needing the punch of Kozilek's Unsealing in our deck. Ah, 2 Meddlers. Meddler is a card that usually you have a lot floating around, so I'm not sure if I should take it or take the landscape. Because we are kinda needing them. Taking the Meddler now, but looking into getting some more of this. Yeah, here we take the Tranquil Landscape. It's not Temur, but it's alright. It fetches for green and blue, which are our main colors, clearly, in this draft. Actually, the green looks completely dry so far. I'm not liking this. Another dry pack. Let me see. Card. Yeah, Malevolent Humble is okay. Not amazing. I did good in taking Eldrazi Ravager just because We were lacking on our top end, but we are still lacking. It didn't get all that much better. Jesus. I'll take the shapeshifter. Maybe. Sylvan Safekeeper is not good. Yeah. I'm not happy to play this at all. Unsealing or brood scale. I think two unsealing might be a little bit too much. I'll take the brood scale here. I'll take the counter. We have some energy cards, and the counter might be good here. Since we don't have a lot of action. Besides these creatures over here on the top. White Bouncer. I'm not feeling like taking it. I'm taking Rush of Inspiration here. Uh, as an attempt to have a dual that also can double up as a draw spell. So now, Territory Color is a good card for our deck. Hell Cartographer is always good, even if it's the only card that you own with energy. But obviously gets better the more energy cards you have. I think we are needing the big Eldrazi monsters, so I'm taking this guy. But I'm very tempted to take the Cartographer. It won us a lot of games back when we were playing energy, but I'm taking a Battle Mage. I like the card. It does a lot. Damn. Is the best card Flare of the Nile? Hmm. I mean, the fetch is also not bad. We don't have many of those. And we have a couple of Eldrazi's that require colorless. So yeah, I'm taking the fetch. But Flare of the Nile would be pretty good here. We are playing mainly blue, so... Yeah, it's another Depth Defiler. I mean... Card is not that good, but... It's what we've been getting on the Eldrazi end of things. I can take a Void Bouncer here, but... Sink into Stupor will not be a bad pick either. Unfathomable Truths is a card I want. I'm taking the Cartographer here. Because it might just give us an edge. I mean, when you draw those many cards. But I've also not gotten a single removal on this draft, which is worrying me a lot. Yeah, nothing here screams loudly to me that it's going to make it to the deck. Another Cartographer. Jesus, why are we not drafting energy? I did a clear mistake. Should have swapped into energy a long time ago, but I've been kinda forcing it. I wanted to see just with the innumerous Eldrazi commons that exist, if we could just force it and make a decent Eldrazi deck. I mean, this deck is playable, but it's not even close to the decks we've drafted previous to this one. Yeah, I'll take the Battle Wagon. And the Tune. And the Plains. And that's it. So let's see what we can do with this. So let's go into this mode to check what we got. Our ramp is not bad. I think we have enough good cards that ramp us into our playable Eldrazi's. Amphibian Downpour is our removal, but it's a lot better versus other Eldrazi decks than against the energy decks, I think. Man, I don't think I want that many mountains. I think we have a lot less red than we have green, and we need the green kinda early. Because this is hybrid mana, we can pay this with um, blue, and also it doubles up as a red source. Our only red card is probably Void Pouncer, so I don't think we need more than 2 mountains. And I think 2 mountains might be already a little bit too much. Solar Transformer also gives red, Nightshade Dryad also gives red, yeah. 2 mountains is too much. Fathomable Truths. So what do we cut here? I don't really like Corrupted Shapeshifter, but actually I don't even think it's worth it having Void Bouncer in the deck. If we can get our mana a lot more consolidated like this. And I think we are okay running 16 lands. Yeah, I think we are on 16, right? 7 plus 6, 14. Yeah, 6. Huh? Sorry. Here it's 12, then 14, 16. Exactly. So, because we have two tap lands, even though we don't really want to play Runner of Truth as a tap land. But yeah, I think we're gonna try to play with this and see how it goes. Here we go. First match. But if I had to grade this deck compared to all the other decks we've drafted so far, this is probably the worst deck we drafted. Is it worse than the first deck? We went 0-3 on our first draft. We ended up on a green-white deck that was not anything special or anything good really. But I don't know if this one is worse than that or not. Well, on that day we drafted a 0-3 deck followed by a 7-0. So Let's just hope we have a wild stream today too. Yeah. Not much action here. So just gonna attack. Yeah, that's fine. Should I cycle the Ravager? Probably not. Basking Brute Scale and I think it's the Brute Scale here. Yeah, I'm not really into any of that. I'll just pass the turn back. So if we draw land, we can kick this and bounce a creature plus draw 2 and discard 1. Huh, that's interesting. If we draw land, we can go Basking Brute Scale and leave mana open. He's gonna draw 2 cards. Okay, that's fine. It is our land, so play that. Kick the Defiler. I'm gonna bounce the spawn because I want him to not cast a powerful spell next turn. Another Royal Cartographer. Do I even discard here? Maybe the land. But if I go Royal Cartographer land next turn, I get 2 energy. And that ramps me pretty quickly to get the energy I need to draw 3 cards. Is it the Basking Brute Scale the correct discard here? Probably. Because we are light on green mana, and I cannot do Brute Scale and Adapt on the same turn, so that's what I'm going to discard here and attack with this. I have a decent blocker on my Depth Defiler. Not anymore. At least for 2 turns. So it's the Cartographer, then land, get 2 energy. Probably just pass. I'll probably use Amphibian Downpour next turn. If he plays something, we can downpour that creature plus the Petrifying Meddler, for example. And his whole board suddenly doesn't look very good. Yeah, we can take 7 here. There comes the Meddler, number 2. Yep. Handle land. So I can play land here, get the energy, I can draw 3. I think I'm just gonna play this guy and draw the 3 cards on his turn. Yeah, I think that's the best play. Twisted Riddle Keeper. Ah, that's a good one. That's a powerful one also. Yeah, this doesn't look good. That's a free block. Maybe I want to bounce the Twisted Riddle Keeper. Yeah, I'm gonna draw 3 and see what I'll have to play. Oh wait, lands and mana darks. These have hits. Yeah, it has landfall. So landfall we go. Jesus, this is laggy today. If it's a forest, it's going to the graveyard. Should I deem inferior the Void Crow? Yeah, I don't want to bounce the 5/5, he's just gonna tap 2 other things. It's not gonna be cool. If he has a removal or a bounce for my territory color, it's a GG at this point. And I think that's what he was looking for. Huh. Seems like it's not yet. If he doesn't play anything else, we are on a good spot. Because this is Annihilator, and he doesn't have anything good to sacrifice. What? What? Why did he concede? Did he did he copy the wrong card? Did he want to copy the 6/6? What was this game? Why we didn't deserve to win that one. But I'm glad I did. Let's keep on moving. Jesus Christ. I thought that game was doomed. Well, we are 1-0. What was this game? We are currently waiting for Arena to decide our next opponent. For some reason, it's taking a while. Okay, there we have it. I think this is a keep. I mean, we have some action, and we have a way to dig more action. Oh, that's another way to dig action. One thing that this deck is doing pretty consistently is drawing cards, and that's something really powerful. Um, but it's not like we have big threats like we had on the other Eldrazi decks that we played. I mean, there the second Eldrazi deck we played had Null Drifter and Devourer of Existence. Is that his name? Its name? Yeah, I think so. So the kick to bounce needs one more mana than what I have now. I'll just play the ram creature, I guess. And we also can profitably block with the 0-4. But he probably has a trick. Do I really care if he has a trick? I don't. If I lose the 0-4, it's alright. At least he burned his trick. Okay. That's a fine card to waste that enchantment on. I'm really not mad at it. Sure, we cannot do unfathomable truths now, but who cares? We have time. This is the kind of deck that wins very, very slowly anyway. What do you want? What do I want to play with this? Is it the 2-5? It's the 3-3. I think the 3-3 flyer is the best choice. We don't have many threats in this deck. And we have a couple more creatures with high toughness, like the depth defilers. So I'm using these as a threat. Maybe I'm misplaying, but I don't think I am. We'll see. We'll live and learn. Yeah, I'm not blocking. He already has only 2 cards in hand, so... I'll be attacking here and passing, because both Unfathomable Truths and the other Spike are um, instants, so I'll play on his turn. I want to see what he does. If he does a big play, we counter. Cannot let it slide. If he doesn't play anything, we go Unfathomable Truths. Or if he doesn't play anything meaningful, because he can't play something that is meaningless also. Like Void Crow. Void Crow is not very meaningful. Yeah, it can resolve. He could attack with the Evolution Witness, but he probably He didn't want to be forced to adopt. I mean, he would be getting his enchantment back. That's nice. Yeah, I don't get why he didn't do it. If I play Solar Transformer here, we can activate Oil Cartographer, because we get 7 energy. If I do this kicked, can bounce the Void Crow to his hand. Does that accomplish anything? Not really. I can do both those plays this turn. I can also play the Unsealing, but the Unsealing only triggers with Eldrazi's that I don't have right now. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll use this and kick these to bounce White Crow back to his hand. It's the only card that doesn't screw me over if he plays it again. And it's actually really bad that I delay him one turn. Because it taps for drawing cards, which is what he needs right now, because he only has one in hand. Yep. Oh no, is it a trick? He doesn't have mana to play this, right? Ah, he does. He has to sacrifice the spawn. Damn. I made the math in my head and I didn't count with the spawn. But that's fine, I guess. I mean, at least he cannot do it again. That's my saving grace with this play. It's that the ability of Evolution Witness gets way harder to deal with when there are more choices in the graveyard, and I'd rather have it already used than wait for it to become an issue. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I was thinking about blocking, but now there's no way. Yeah, no blocks here. White Crow is back. Back again. And what am I doing here? Silicon Ceiling is still not triggering with anything. I want to just search for stuff. I should have drawn the 3 cards. My bad. Well, I can still do it, but I'll leave the creature tapped. That still gives me way more options. Or not, as we can see. Not that many options after all. Yeah. I'll play the Unsealing. And do I play this? I can still add a spike if I need. So yes, I'll play it. Depth Defiler, what I need. Oh, it's this guy. I can start jump blocking with spawns if I need, cause Kozilek's Unsealing is gonna give me a lot of them. And I have not really a use for them. I have enough mana to cast anything in my deck. I have mana for the other spike, but I don't have mana to activate Basking Brute Skull. But that's still fine, I guess. That's fine. Huh. See, we have a lot of users in chat today. I am not seeing anyone talking. Ah, I see what he's doing. He's trying to reuse the witness. That's fun. Fun thing to do. Yep, I'll lock here. That's fine. Completely fine. Yeah, this is it. We kick this and we bounce the 5-5 to his hand. Now it creates me 2 spawns. I'll certainly discard the land. Ah, nice. Drowner of Truth. That's a good one. Should I attack here? Sure, with a Brute Skull. Why not? Yep. 3 damage for free. Not easy to do in this deck. I hope that he's trying to get that and use it right now, but he tapped himself in a way that that's not what he's going to do. The only use I can think for our spawns is just to sacrifice it to get the other Ravager back, the one with Annihilator one. Because I think he has an ability that you can sacrifice 2 spawns to bring it back from the graveyard. But I think it's bring it back to your hand, so it's also not that good. It's gonna be a crowded board. I think I'll deck myself out this game. Because we have so much draw, but so few ways to win the game. It's almost hilarious. Uh, this guy. I only have 9 cards left. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's awful. How am I gonna win this game? Guess I need to start bashing. So it's just gonna trade down. God. I am kinda screwed. Yeah, I was counting on that. That's why I left the mana for the other spike open. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Do I have to pay all my energy? I guess so. At least 5. Yep. It's not all, but it's almost all. It's not like I want to draw 3 cards many more times. Otherwise I'll deck myself out. God damn. Yeah. That seems like something you would do. If I were him, I would fire that right now. Because if he waits one more turn, I'll be able to counter it again. What? For each creature? Oh my god. That's humongous. I'm a dim inferior that guy. After I play this, but yes. Should I do this first? Force him to give that one spell. Yeah. What I'm gonna do. I'll tap that. It's time for me to attack. I need to start bashing in, otherwise I won't win this game. The problem is I cannot force that to not resolve. I can only force him to sacrifice the spawns. He can pay 3 energy. 3 mana, I mean. He just needs to sacrifice the spawns. And leave himself tapped out. And probably needing to block some of these. But still, it's not a bad spot to be. Yeah. What? He just sacrificed 1 spawn? What? Now I'm confused. I did spend 3 energy. How did he do that? Oh, he paid with a Void Crow. I always forget that guy. God damn it. I could have played another land for an extra energy. God. This is not going well at all. It's not like he can attack into this. I do have a lot of stuff. But it's like he can't. I'll deck myself. He doesn't need to do anything. Just not to lose. That's all he needs to do. And because I don't have removal, I cannot stop that loop. This is why you guys should pick removal higher. Let's be honest, the only removal we saw the whole draft that could fit in this deck was Fanged Flames. Uh, this is a good one. This is also a good one. Let's mouse that guy. I should be paying with spawns, I mean, I don't need these many spawns. Yeah, I can just concede, because it's not like I'm gonna do anything at this point. Uh, Amphibian Downpour doesn't save me from the counters. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede this match. I'm just wasting time, really. Walking into my unavoidable death. Such a shame that we don't have a good top end. I don't think we've even saw any of the cycling Eldrazi's. That's how taken Eldrazi's were this draft. Uh, Ora bem. So we are taking this end. This is about the best we can do. Actually, Glaring Flash Wrecker, we didn't saw it in that match. It could have won us the game. We were spamming so many spawns that this guy could have won the game. It's actually probably one of our few win cons altogether. Yeah, we always have Royal Cartographer turn 2. Amazing. That's a nice draw for us. Uh, I think it's the Flash Raker here. We are kinda curving out with the Eldrazi deck. So, what to do here? Probably just play land pass. Or can we I could just attack with these two creatures. But, nah. I don't wanna risk the clearing Flash Raker into some trap. I could have actually broken that with Waterscape Battle Mage. That wouldn't have been bad either. But I am here to counter something, and that's the plan. Good thing that we're gonna counter that. Pay 2. No, pay 1. You cannot use this mana to pay this. Yep. And now we are going to fetch for green. Here we are going to fetch for blue. Maybe? Yeah. We are farming energy so we can fire Royal Cartographer soon. Just this. Take that out. We get a spawn. Flash Wrecker deals 1 damage and another one. Yep, we are doing it. Now I attack with both because I want to get an extra damage in. Starting with next turn we can play any of these Eldrazi. I think Depth Defiler is worth waiting if we don't have our 5th land. But Territory Color should go in. Petrifying Meddler is also pretty decent, we could just take that thing out. Oh, he's going after my land. Sure. That's a tough one. On a 3-3. Okay, so we cannot attack either. I went after his solar stuff and now he's doing this to me. That was bad. Really bad. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fetch, look for green, and try not to miss my land drop by activating the Royal Cartographer. Because now it lets me draw 3 cards. Here it is. Because this land is now tapped, I cannot use it, so I'm just gonna do 1 mana, bounce this guy to try to delay him so he doesn't have 7 at the beginning of his turn. And I think I'll play my own Sage. So I can have 6 mana next turn. I can even Depth Defiler if I want. Even though I don't want to bounce this. But maybe I want to bounce something else he plays. Let's see. Damn, this flu. Really getting to me. Sure. I can just do this, tap the Sowing Mycos pawn. I have 1 good attack, so it's not really worth it. This is way more worth it. God damn it. I'm gonna put this as a land. It has to be done. Because I'm kinda struggling on mana. Because of how the game is going. Okay, so he also has a Meddler. The good thing is if he's trying to tap the Sage, I don't really need it next turn. Because I have this spawn. Yeah, I'm not blocking any of that. I don't really care. My creatures are way more valuable. Unfathomable Truths is a nice card here. Because our opponent is on top deck mode. And we aren't. So what do I want to do here? Adler would be okay. I don't have a beating to give him. Yeah, I guess this is the best I can do for now. Well, the thing is, we can win this game just by playing Eldrazi's, because we are damaging him that way. Can attack with this. If he takes 2, we are happy. It's 1 less Eldrazi I have to cast to win the game. Yeah. If he blocks, it's a trade. Yeah. It's fine. This looks fine for now. Propagator Drone is not a fine card though. Well, with the creatures that he has so far, it's not worrying, but the fact that he gives all creature tokens evolve makes the spawns a real threat late game. Whenever he plays a creature, he's effectively boosting his spawns. Is he gonna make a shitty attack? He's not. He's not. He's gonna pass. Flip it back to me. So now I can do brute scale, pass. Yeah. Brute scale, pass, activate, adopt, and fathomable truths is what we wanna do here. I don't mind sacrificing my spawns to cast Unfathomable Truths. It's just a shame it's not a kindred spell. Nope. I am not attacking here. I hope he doesn't have humongous top decks. Well, that's a good top deck. Not humongous, but it's pretty good. Unfathomable Truth is a little bit better than that card on this deck, I think. But especially because, like, to flush it back you have to pay 3 life, and that's when the card becomes better. It's when you actually flush it back, because it's 4 cards for 1. If you are not intending to flush it back, I don't think the card is good enough. Yeah, that's rough. Why take all that? Yeah, I guess so. Not the brute scale. That I am going to block. Maybe I should have blocked with a spawn there, since I'm already intending to sacrifice them. Yeah. Oh, it's a colorless spell, it's not an Eldrazi spell, so it's still gonna ping him for 1. Amazing. What we wanted here. So now I can Defiler. I want to kick it, do both effects. I will bounce the Coatl so he doesn't attack me with flying, and I will draw 2. And discard. Huh, that's a tough one here. I think it's the Transformer. I can play this, drop a land, get 2 energy, yeah. Did I drop a land already? Yeah, apparently. That kinda screws up the plan, cause I wanted to leave mana open for the other spike. But well, there's that. My opponent is at 6 and we can like try to kill him next turn. I just have to play really defensive here. That's a boost. Damn. It's really annoying. All these creatures suddenly become a lot more menacing. He's flashing back that... Oh, that might mean he's dead. Because he's so low. Maybe he has an horrific assault and he is looking for it in order to kill my Flash Raker. But this Flash Raker, he did all the damage I did to my opponent. It was the Flash Raker. He's doing work, man. I cannot even like calculate how much he's saved me this game. Why is he horrific assaulting my 4-5? That doesn't mean anything this game. It's the glaring Flash Raker that's going to kill him. Well, he gains 3 life at least, so he's now stabilized somewhat the game. I'll try to just produce more blockers. He didn't attack. What? Now I'm really confused. Yeah. I'm just gonna spam Eldrazi's. Eldrazi spam, kill that guy. What's he gonna do? Make me pay 1? Sure. Oh, I see. He was trying to like take out my reach creature so that I cannot block. Not sure that's gonna work well for him. I can just bounce it back again. Can I not kick it? I can't. Because of that 1 mana. I can bounce it, I guess. If I bounce it, it's bad enough, no? And it becomes 2 life. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll just play it. I don't need to attack. I just need to block, not lose my Flash Raker, ping him, cast any Eldrazi in my deck, and I win the game. And with the amount of mana and draw that this deck has, I don't think that's an issue for next turn. Yeah. It chose to deal with the rich creature, you should have killed the Flash Raker. 100%. It's not even a question. And we are 2-1 this draft, which I did not expect to go like this. But hey, if you have a good creature, then that's your whole plan. Guess that will do sometimes. Sometimes your opponent will choose not to kill your best creature, I guess. Kinda ridiculous. What is this hand? So we have Kozilek's and Ceiling. Unfathomable Truths and Drowner of Truth. I mean, this hand has a plan. Just needs some help. Which we have quite a bit of. So. Yeah, this is also looking like a plan. I like the cartographer a lot. If of existence, he can't remove the cartographer. That's just for non-creatures, but it's still a very sizable creature on curve. I mean, should I even play Kozilek's and Ceiling? No. Yeah, sure, why not? He already played his most annoying removal for this, I guess. Is he playing 5 color? What? Oh my god. Our opponent is playing 5 color good stuff and it's working? That's amazing. Yeah. Gonna play this big guy. Hope it sticks. Actually now, with Glaring Flash, Raker and Kozilek's and Ceiling, we can kill him really fast. We just need to start finding those depth defilers and those creatures that trigger the Kozilek's and Ceiling, and Flash Raker is gonna go wild. This guy is also 7-5, so if he doesn't have a removal or a creature good enough to hold it, this guy smashes down really fast. So he's on green red stuff, but he has a gift Glasswing Grace and a swamp. Yeah, I really am not getting what he's trying to do here. Bountiful landscape. Yeah, sure. Is it a creature? Is it gonna be a creature? No. I can go to the graveyard. Flash Raker. Let's go. Let's do the thing. Pew pew. Eldrazi Storm. We shoot people. And now let's hit him for 7. He's probably gonna shun block with a token. That thing can actually come back next turn. God damn. He did not block. He must have some Eldrazi Titan in hand or something. Why would you not block with one spawn? Do you need the spawn that much? Jesus. There he goes. Using up 7 mana for Warp Tusker. Yeah, he didn't need that spawn. He has 1 mana left over. He should have thought it through a little bit better. If he attacks me, I'll jump with a... Well, not like that. That doesn't allow me to jump. Jesus. That's a beating. Am I trying to win next turn? If it was possible, yes. I don't think it is, so what am I trying to find that wins me the game? Or at least not lose the game. That's a good one, not to lose me the game. Because I can just cast it with a kicker. I'll return a creature. It's gonna be this one. And I'll draw 2 and hopefully get a good one to discard. Make a bunch of tokens, ping him for a bunch. Attack for 7, most likely force a block. Yeah, I think it's this guy. So my opponent is now at 7 and is probably gonna have to block the 7/5. And it's probably gonna be with the Phoenix, so he tries to do the same thing next turn. So maybe the play is not to attack, so he can't bestow the creature. Yeah, I think that's it. Not attacking here is the best play. Well, my creature has reach, so yeah, I better stay put. That's it. That's my plan. My opponent is at 6, so what is he gonna do? I'm also at 6, but I have a rich creature and he cannot bestow that upon onto the Warp Tusker again. He can cast it, but he cannot put the Phoenix on it. Yeah, you can destroy that indeed. But there it is. He destroys that, but he can only swing for 2 with the Phoenix. We can tap the Phoenix or the Tusker next turn and just go off. I mean, we don't need much stuff to win this game. Really. In good truth, all we need is to keep putting Eldrazi spawns on the battlefield. Yeah, I could kill him now. I would cast Unfathomable Truths and put 2 spawns and kill him. That's it, guys. We drafted Eldrazi Storm. That's what we're playing this game. Eldrazi Storm. Because we just play Eldrazi's and we ping them to death. We don't have any other win con in this deck, to be honest. Beating with a 7/5, it's not feasible in this format. With there's so much crazy things happening. I'm glad he took the 7 obviously, but he could have jumped and we would have to ping him for a lot more. But that would still be our most viable plan. And I am amazed at that. I'm amazed that's working. I knew this deck was a thing. Jim Davis drafted a very similar deck to this one recently, and I saw him win a lot with it. But he had like Chrysalis and uh, Echoes of Truth. Is it Echoes of Truth? The Kindred spell of the Eldrazi's. But we are not even close to that power level. But he went 7 and 3, 7 and 1 with that deck. Yeah, he went 7 and 1 with that deck. And we are not even close to that. But it's still going okay. I mean, it's not going poorly or anything. Yeah. Going to the Serum Visionary. If he spikes, he spikes. That's fine. He takes 2. It's 2 less. We need to storm. Our opponent is actually screwed here. Damn. I can't like take advantage of it and leave either spike open because I really need Sage of Unknowable in the battlefield because I want to be able to cast Unfathomable Truths. At least I can beat him with the Brute Scale. Yeah, that's our plan here. To beat with the Brute Scale. Visionary is alright. If he has to block with it, we are fine. If he doesn't block, he's at 12. 12 is a kill range very feasible for our Flash Raker. He stepped out, so we can just unfathomable truths here. I'm still going to attack first. I'm gonna do this now because I mean he has counter spells. I don't want to get countered while doing a draw 3 spell. Oh, Nadu. Thankfully we have Amphibian Downpour in hand. Electrozoa. We drew the card. Yep. My turn. I play this, I'll have 2 mana open. Not enough for Downpour. I can counter stuff though, but that's not really where I want to be either. I'll just play this and pass. Yep. That is a spell. Now we are set up. All these creatures will become 1/1s. But he will have all the triggers from Madu. Unfortunately. Paladamri, Dim Inferior. Dim Inferior is a good card here. Especially when he's putting so many cards in hand. I guess he'll have to discard though. Yeah, bro. That's a 1/1 now. With no abilities. 。  So... 。 can only return creatures. It can only return creatures. Then we play the Drowner, I guess. Yeah, but I want to have the blue open. Yeah, I want to represent that I have a counter. And I want to have a 7-6 when my opponent only has 1-1s. That's where I want to be. If he casts the inferior, can I counter it? I think so. I cannot counter this, even if I want to. I can bounce it to my hand though. That's a fine card for him to cast. I'm not mad at it. I can Depth Defiler next, but I don't have enough blue. Can hope to draw a blue source out of him, but if I draw it on the turn, it's even better. So I'll tap these, I'll tap these, and these, and these, and these. Cast this with the kicker. So I'll do both. I'll return my Drowner to my hand, target a player, it's me. Yep, I want to draw 2 cards and discard 1, please. I'll discard the forest. I like my Eldrazi's very much. Thank you, come again. Nope. My opponent already has only 15 cards in the deck left. It's amazing. He's forgetting that he doesn't have the Merfolk that... Is that a Wumpus? Does that let me put a creature into the battlefield? If he cast it, colorless wasn't... Yeah. Oh my god. Thank you very much. And these, should I counter it? How bad is it if he returns Nado to his hand? It's not that bad. Yeah, I'll counter that. Thank you, very nice. Come again. Okay, so now I can cast this, tap the 6/6 and force him to do stupid blocks. Yeah. This is where I want to be. This is the driving seat of the game. And now I can just cast this. And he's on a very tough spot now. Because the Wumpus is tapped, he only has the 7 mana of the turn to deal with me. And, I mean, he can kill one of my Eldrazi's and win 3. He's returning the Downpour. Not the Nadu. That's weird. He should have returned the Nadu to his hand, so that the Downpour would go to the grave. Does this only 8 creatures? No, it doesn't. Yeah, that was a mistake on his part. He should have bounced Nadu. I'll still force him to do some blocks, I think. Yeah. He's not looking good. Take 7. Territory color. Sacrifice 2 Eldrazi. Oh, so it doesn't have to be spawns. I can sacrifice any 2 Eldrazi to return this to my hand. Yeah, but I think I'm fine. I don't wanna lose the spawn, actually. But next turn I have an Amphibian Downpour to make any one of his creatures like worse. I can make it a 1/1. So he doesn't have really any good way of defending himself. Well, that's a good way of defending himself, but it's not gonna last. I don't really want to attack into the reform. Should I or shouldn't I? That is the question. I can just flush the Amphibian Downpour, really. Yep. Nadu is an amazing card. Oh my god, Breaker of Creation. That's the one card I didn't want to see. He's still only with 8 cards left in his deck, so... Could he just be dead here? If I break these two to fetch and then... Yeah. That's the play. I'll have to break these two fetches. Draw 3, look for answers. I cannot sit and wait for him to deck himself out. I have to help him with that. So I can bounce the 6/6 back to his hand, attack, force blocks. Yeah, I think that's the play. Can I just do this? Is this even better? Yes, this is even better. Yeah, I'm gonna help him. Playing all those lands that he has stuck in his deck. I'm okay with this because, I mean, His only threat is Nado, right? Can just bounce Nado back. Yeah, I can delay him a lot. Just playing Eldrazi and not the Wumpus. Okay, he has mana for all three. Okay. Yeah, he knows he's just delaying the inevitable. Damn! We are pulling through. As I said, I wanted to try and force a bad Eldrazi deck and see how bad it can really get. And amazingly so, we are 4-1. Sure, there was a couple of weird things in these matches, like our last opponent could have saved himself if he really wanted. Uh, there was this one match in which I didn't understand why our opponent conceded at 15 HP when we had like 5 life left to work with. I don't know. It's just been going okay, I guess. When I looked at the final list, I thought that the deck didn't have enough teeth. Like, it doesn't have weapons to compete with the majority of what people are doing. But maybe we are playing against people who also have rough drafts. I don't know. This is really weird. Dryad. Yeah. So if he's in Eldrazi Gruul, I think we're gonna lose this one, but let's see. But I don't really like this. It's whenever you sacrifice a non-token permanent. Jeez. It works with fetches. Didn't notice that on the first read. Land Sage. That's what I'm doing here. Hey, well, the 3/3 Menace doesn't look so bad suddenly. Oh my god. He's just gonna overrun us. I'm not sure what to do. I can bounce that back, but is it good? He's keep on putting counters on everything. Guess I'll just play this. Ah, I should have played it first, cause I could with the Sage. Tap for mana. And then do the trigger of the landfall. Could have drawn an extra card, maybe. That was poorly thought out. It's not like well, I might be able to block with this, but I could also block with Royal Cartographer, that guy. The 4/4 I was never gonna block anyway. I think he has removal. He's putting the mouse over my territory color way too much. Oh no. Yeah, we're just gonna get run over by this deck. Jesus Christ. I don't know how to deal with that. That's tremble now. And it's a 10-10. I block this guy. If I block this, I'm dead. If I block that guy, well, I'm dead either way, but I'm gonna try anyway. Anyways, I can bounce that guy back with a waterscape battle mage, but it's not looking good. Actually, I can just exile the Hydra. Yeah, I think I can exile the Hydra. And bounce the Eldrazi spawn. Does that become a little smaller? No? Yeah, it's a 6-6 now, but we are at 6, so... I'll have to block with them if it's something in order not to die. Jesus. Chrysalis. Yeah, we are dead. That was a rough draw for us. Now we can pump all of them up when he attacks. He's also going to 7. Yeah. I'm going down to 1. Just to see what the next draw is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah. He got us good. That is a good Eldrazi deck. Jeez. So 4 and 2. If I lose this one, I'm gonna take a break. If I win, I'll keep. I guess I'll keep playing until the draft is done and dealt with. So maybe it's still not today that we venture into constructed. I also think that it's not an arena that this set is going to be played the most. As a constructed set, obviously. It's gonna be fun to see the cards playing Timeless. I played a bit today. And I've got to say that Boros Energy seems pretty strong. I beat Rakdos Scam with Fury on a best of 3 twice today. So, it's something. Not saying it's the best deck, but seems to be doing things at least. Abzan, so modified creatures deck? I don't wanna block that. Thank you very much. He has a protection spell, I would be doomed. Plus if I just swing here, I'm trading up. He took 1 damage out of me, I get 2 out of him. Yep, that seems about right. I think I'm playing... Can't play color, I'll play this. 2-5 vigilance, maybe, to hold back his attacks. Or a 3-3 flying. Maybe a 3-3 flying. I need to deal some damage to put him in killing range for the Flash Raker to shine. And for my other two big Eldrazi's I have in hand to shine also. Or I should just give him flying so that my opponent can kill it freely. Unlucky. Yeah, I'ma play a big creature and call it a day. Dim Inferior is probably good on that because he already invested the adapt and the counters. So I would just reset his creature. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Dim Inferior, it's gonna be the card. There's no way I don't bounce that back now. Swing in for 3. Play a 7-6 next turn. Yeah, we're doing fine. Every time he has to tap that Nightshade Dryad, he's in a very rough spot. Oh god. Yeah, no, we are casting this. We're gonna bounce that creature back. Cause that's the only defense he has right now. And it is his mana fixer, and he is gonna lose 2 mana to... Oh my god, it's the spike. The other two must stay. Because they almost end the game by themselves. So we take 4 damage out of him. He's now at 11. And with this, just casting Flash Raker into Drowner of Turrets, it's 4 extra damage. Yeah, we are going to go on the aggressive here. We have to pressure him into losing some more life. He doesn't want to lose it. That might mean he's just dead next turn to the Flash Raker. I will block whatever I have to block, and that's it. Depth Defiler, yes. Yes, please. And I have a draw 3 in there, so there's that. Null Drifter is an amazing card, it's not good enough right now, because he is dead next turn. I'm not sure if he's seeing it, but he certainly is dead. Can I? Maybe with the bounce I don't need to go all in. Yep, can draw more cards if you want. But I'll bounce that and attack. He has to block. It's not. It was not possible to block actually. We are 4 and 2. No, 5 and 2. Amazing. We keep on climbing. I think I started the stream at bronze 1. And we are already at gold 2. That's pretty bananas. In like... How many drafts did it took to get here? The first was a 0-3, so we didn't even climb on our first draft. And this is our 5th. So in 4 drafts we went from bronze 1 to gold 2. Yes, Glaring Flash Raker because Elex and Sealing is an hard keep. Let's face it, this is our win con. I'm throwing the Nightshade Dryad out there just because I don't really care for her. Can die. It's no big deal. Did I just throw the Flash Raker here? But I like it way too much to give it up like that. Nah, I'm just gonna play this. Cause I need to make sure that Flash Raker sticks, and I need to make sure that I keep my land drops flowing. Because once the engine is going, it cannot stop us. It's gonna be bananas. Zero Visionary was also a good trade there. For me, obviously. Because it already drew me a card and fixed my draws, so if I trade it with his Vampire to drop, that's fine by me. But he gets Menace, though. Yeah, that's gonna slide, or do I want to block here? Nah, it's not worth the trade. I'll have better creatures next. I wanna play Kozilek's and Sealing Gear so bad, yeah. The pain train begins. Yeah. I don't have anything. Now I don't mind to block with a Nightshade Dryad. It's here as a 1-2 Death Toucher. Cause I'll have Eldrazi spawns for days. I'm not worried about mana anymore. I just need to not lose first and I'll kill him. That's how ridiculous this hand is. Of course he can always try to kill the Flash Raker and that would be bad for us, but I'm not expecting him to know how my deck is designed to work, so. All he needs to know is that I'm gonna poop out a lot of Eldrazi spawns every time I cast an Eldrazi spell, and that's scary. For example, right now, if I just Yeah, that's a creature I want to block with a Nightshade Dryad easily. It's two less damage I take and the vampire just dies. Yeah, I think he realizes that. Maybe not. He doesn't. I'll block. I'll gladly block. Yeah, Hydra falls off, and it's my turn. And now let's go wild. Cause I'll cast. I don't wanna tap all my colored mana. I can use the Eldrazi spawn here. Yeah, I'll put 3 spawns. 2 from the Kozilek's Unsealing and 1 from the Flash Raker. And I'll ping him for a bunch. Yep, and now I can just do these, draw 3, yep. Not looking good for him. Does this no, it's creature spell, so this doesn't trigger with unfathomable truths. Okay. That's a good, important clarification here. Because otherwise... But this guy doesn't say creature, it says when you cast a colorless spell, create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn. So I'm making 2 out of unfathomable truths, which will deal him 2 damage. Yep. Sorry, just checking my phone for a second. Yeah, that adapt resolves. Yep. So, what am I gonna do here? These blocks here, these blocks here, I'll sacrifice a spawn and cast Unfathomable Truths. A spawn, no, the spawn. That gives him a counter, but I think he still dies. I'm fine with that. Yes, I am. What I'm not fine is drawing 3 lands out of that. But well, it is what it is. Jesus. Yeah, that was not good. I don't think we can recover from drawing 4 lands in a row when we already have 7 in the battlefield. 7 or 6. We had 6 in the battlefield. It's gonna be tough. Can I counter that? Not really. I can counter whatever he gets from that. So. Yep, this is the time in which discarding a card at random seems very, very good. My hand, it sucks here. Okay, this was cool. So now I can bounce this back for 1 mana. Yep. Forget playing the Ravager. I'm just gonna counter this. Omen 2? Pay 2. Yep. Yep. That's not resolving, my friend. It's gonna get second from the top. Now I can attack with a Serum Visionary, I think. I cannot attack. I cannot cast the Ravager. And I don't want to give up my Flash Breaker. Because that's my win con, right there. What's he gonna get back? Better be good. And it is, because it gains mana. Yep. Ah, damn. I just cycle and return it to hand. No, because he will attack me. I lose there. God damn it. No, I'm not sure if it's even possible to win. I have blockers for days though. And Annihilator is a thing. But sure, if it's a thing that's good enough. Yep, swing for 2. This can put one more spawn and fetch me a permanent. Oh my god, yes, please mill that shit. Yep. The cursed wombat. That creature is annoying. That creature is also annoying. There's no shortage of annoyance in that deck. What? Can he... Is that a trick? Do I have to call him out on his... Yeah, wait. It's okay. If it is a trick, it's okay. The thing is, if this Ravager dies, I can sacrifice 2 spawns, put it in my hand, cast it again, create more spawns. This Eldrazi Ravager is basically endless. That's the good part about it. Damn, that was harsh. Yep. This is one way to go. I'm very scared of the trample though. The thing is that trample is not at instant speed, so there's that at least. Ins Manus. Yep, Manus is alright. That's fine by me. The issue is really the Hydra. Gonna make that really big. Yep. Have to block with all this shit to kill that. I don't want damage to go through. Can only kill once. Good lord. I only have one basic left in my deck, really. Then I better draw good now. I only have 10 cards left. My opponent has 24. He's at 24 life. I don't see a way out of this. I mean, if I start swinging with Eldrazi Ravager, he's gonna run out of permanents sometime. I just don't know when. But he doesn't have that many lands to sacrifice, for example. He didn't attack. I will attack. Oh, Amphibian Downpour. Oh, that's amazing. It's actually amazing. Yeah. I will attack here. I don't know if I should attack. Oh, there's an issue with my OBS. And my net in general. Sorry, I had to restart Arena. Apparently, the net had issues. Because I think the stream also went down for a bit, but it's already online. I don't think OBS stopped recording, so... And hopefully we didn't lose our turn here, because it was gonna be important. I'll have to speed it up now. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. Annihilator. And now we cast this, we bounce something here. I think we bounce the wombat. Create a lot more spawn. Card. I think this guy. This game actually can be won by this. And I think... Can I do the down? Is downpour even good next turn? I don't think we are in a position to lose. Yep, I'll just cast this. I'll create 2 more spawns, so it was almost a free spell. And I'll keep it a 3/3 flyer. The problem is the Hydra, is a 3/4. He should have done that in response to me blinking that. He would have gotten 1 more counter. At the very least. Yeah, downpour is not amazing against that deck though. Maybe I should have discarded downpour. Oh Jesus. Yeah, it's time to start swinging. Yeah. I'm so glad he sacrificed the Hydra. I don't know why he did that. Oh my god, it shouldn't have tapped the old blue man. I'm gonna try and end the game next turn. If this delays anymore, I risk losing it to deck out again. And I don't wanna do that. I think my opponent is already struggling a lot. Because he's like missing land drops and sacrificing lands to Annihilator. I think I can just make him struggle even harder. If I bounce this Evolution Witness, I don't know what's he gonna do next turn, but I have Aether Spike. I can just pressure him a lot. I have a bounce and a counter and turn something he has into a 1/1. So I'll just bounce the thing with the most counters, I guess. Yeah. I don't have anything I want to exile. Bounce this. And now we swing in. And he has Annihilator 1 to sacrifice something too. It's gonna be a land. I think he has to block forcibly. He can't just forego the blocks. And now I'm just gonna strangle him harder and harder until he loses this game. We are playing Eldrazi control here. And now whatever he plays, I'll counter it, just to make him concede, I guess. Or I can let something resolve and counter the second thing, because he knows perfectly well that he cannot hold the board with one thing. Is that alright? Should I counter that? Yes, that's alright. If he doesn't have creatures, that's alright. That it is a creature. Yep, there's the concede. There it is, guys. Another win. How far are we gonna go with this deck? We forced drafted an Eldrazi Simic deck and like it's still hanging on. It's hanging on. We are 6-2. Mind you, we did 5-3 with the Null Drifter Devourer of Drowner of something something. The 6/6 that exiles a card that is one or more colors, and you can see the top 4 and leave one card on the top. Yeah. So we went 5-3 with that deck, and we are 6-2 with this one, which is mind-boggling, really. I would never, I would never ever had put my money on this deck. If someone showed this deck to me and said you're gonna go and win 7 games, I would say you are absolutely insane. Well, we still haven't won 7 games, but we are surely damn close. 6-2 is as close as it can get. Yep, we are dropping a land here. I think it's the Visionaries, just to be more mana efficient, I guess. We want both of these, don't we? Yeah, but we are kinda short on colorless, so I'm gonna ship that one to the bottom. We are not out of colorless, we are short on colorless. Because Brute Scale can create a spawn. Well, well, well. That's a big one. It's Brute Scale. It's okay. We can deal with the 6/6. Now that I think about all our run through in this draft, I think we only lost the first game for lack of experience with the deck. As soon as we learn how to play this deck properly, which is pinging our opponent for a bunch, waiting for our big spells, suddenly the deck, it's not that difficult to win with it. Yeah, we don't want that, none of that nonsense that he was gonna try and do. I'm gonna put a stun counter there, and we're gonna swing in for 5. I miss quite a bit. I'm just sad I didn't create the spawn to cast Ravager next turn. But it is what it is. I don't want that Wumpus messing around with me. It is a very sizable Eldrazi. And thought Nots here would have just removed Ravager from my hand, so I chose not to. I can choose not to, I choose not to. I think that we go unsealing here. And he's going to untap the Wumpus. So I'm going to attack with just a Brute Scale. He doesn't want to block. Even if he wanted to block, I'll just adapt it, get the token, hit for 3. Okay, that's fine. We have Ravager next turn, thanks to the spawn. Ugh, that's nasty. Given that he has a 3/3 on the air, it is a bit nasty. I don't wanna block. That guy has trample even. Yeah, we don't want to block here, unfortunately. Let's go. Bunch of spawns. The problem is that flyer. We don't want to attack, certainly, because we don't want Wumpas shenanigans. But I think that if he just attacks with this and plays something, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack this fetch to go up to 6 energy, draw 3 on his end step. And untap with 4 new cards in hand and hope to have a solution for the flyer that is not just this, because this is a bit unreliable. I like the card, but yeah, it's a bit unreliable. I would love to get this not here. That art is amazing. Spawns and the Chrysalis. Yeah, that's another good Eldrazi deck. It's a lot better than us. From the time he has Chrysalis and we don't. Yep, we are taking 3. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. God damn it. Once again, I'm still gonna do it now. It is a lot worse. Because I have 1 less mana available. And 1 less creature to block with. Oh, amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly where I want to be. I can just attack here. Annihilator is annoying enough. I don't mind that this dies, I can return it to my hand. Ah, yep, I want the Chrysalis to die. Thank you for letting me get rid of that annoyance. Card's so goddamn annoying. What I want now is that he casts a spell and he attacks with the Wumpus and the Shapeshifter. That would be amazing. I could just turn both of them into frogs and kill them with my blockers. But it's probably not going to happen. Just a Wumpus. Just a Wumpus. Do I want to use this now or do I want to save it for the flyer? Yeah, the flyer is more critical. I have less ways to deal with the flyer. Yeah, sure, he'll probably kill the 4-5. But still. Dronyard Lurker. Okay. That's quite a problem. But I think that now I want to cast this. Because now I can make this and the Lurker 1/1s with no abilities. Yep, this is basically a mortal with the Kozilek's Unsealing. Oh, I need a colorless. It's here. Cast this. And now cast this. Yep. Nah, we have to stay put here. Gotta wait and see. He has another one. Jesus Christ. His hand is stacked. So... how do I get rid of it? Not like this, that's for sure. I think we have to just wait. Unfortunately, we are not getting enough draws. Our opponent is not running out of gas anytime soon. So here we cast this. Hope not to discard something ridiculous. Oh, we can actually pay the 2 energy. No, we won't be using it for the Royal Tooth. And now we can cast this. This is amazing. Jesus Christ. What a draw. Yep. Now we did have enough draws. So, what are we gonna do here? Let's start by removing the lurker out of the table and maybe attacking with everything. Everything that is sizable at least. once again I'm not drawing the Flash Raker. It's really annoying. But it is what it is. Let's smash for quite a bit. See what he does. Oh, he has a 4-5. Jesus Christ. I didn't even see it. The board was just filled with huge 7-7s. I didn't even see that. Yeah, he's trading his Serum Visionary with ours. That's fine. But taking 6 is a big risk for him, yeah. Totally fine by me, though. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. We want a 7-6 on the board, so we can attack next turn too. Oh! I drew the Flash Raker. Do I want to play it here? No. He's at 5. I can cast Flash Raker next turn and maybe kill him with it. Let's see. I have a lot of spawn, so and a lot of lands. And few cards left. Actually, our plan is a lot better than just playing random 7-7s and hoping to win with them. Jesus. First I'll start by attacking for sure. So we are going in with Ravager and our 7-6. He's probably just losing a spawn and blocking with 1-1s and 0-1s. That's good for me. I don't think he realizes that I want to recast Ravager as many times as it takes to win this. Yeah, we want to kill them all. Okay, so now it's time we do it. Cause Eldrazi Storm is going off. Let's go. I think this will do like 4 damage. And then we just need to cast any other Eldrazi. Yep. We went 7-2 with this deck. This junky Simic Eldrazi deck. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. If you asked me right after the draft, I would say we were more likely to go 0-3 than 7-2. Oh my god. This whole run was insane. Seriously insane. And this is what we get. Oh, there was a Flage. I'm gonna use that. And a Kozilek here with a branching evolution. Primal Prayers. Ulamog. Missing Emrakul. Ugin's Binding. This card is insane. I'm so wanting to test it. Well guys, let's just review the deck before ending the stream and the video. remember today I will upload the other Eldrazi deck we drafted before. Um, and then I'll upload this run. This run was insane. Well, so we drafted basically Eldrazi do nothing deck with a bunch of walls, Cozy Legs and Ceiling to create spawns, the Flash Raker to shoot our opponents, and just one big creature really. I think we only really had one 7 drop. And the Ravager. The Ravager with the Unsealing seemed pretty good. I would pick it higher if I have an Unsealing already drafted, because every time you cast it, you create two spawns that you can then use to recast, return it to your hand and recast it. And the ability to keep pressuring your opponent with Annihilator is so good. I cannot like overstate how much that Ravager did work for us. And the other thing is be careful with the deck out with this archetype. It's very real when you're playing to uh, the Merfolk. What's it? Is what's the name? The Royal something, the one that draws 3 cards, and Cozy Legs and Sealing and all that stuff. Oh man, you draw so many cards. Depth Defile for us. The deck was just amazing. Well, thank you guys for watching, and this will be uploaded later on. See ya!